And we will jump right in where we left yesterday. And luckily, the game saved automatically before the battle. So we are up against 2 destroyers and 1 merchantman. With a really strong task force and hopefully some planes. So it should be a relatively easy game. Yeah, we have even 12 zeros in here, so they should give us spotting capabilities. Yep. There we go. So we will try to catch up with these guys. Beat the task force up. I think everyone in here can do 34 knots or 33 knots. Let's have a double check on how fast you can go. 35. And how fast can the Miyoko go? Also 35. So then we go up to 35 knots. Try to hunt him down. I think my zeros already could deal some damage here. And as the enemy is engaging us, why shouldn't we engage them? So 0. So you're already attacking them, right? 0. And attack as well. And here we go. And hello, Fantix, how you doing? Hope you're hyped for the league. Hope you're practicing well. I'm really stoked for the weekend. And I'm also really still super happy with this game here. Like, it's obviously... Yeah, it's such a nice game. Like, there's not enough games like this out there. Wait, they're already firing at our ships. Okay, so how far are they away actually? 14,000 yards. That's actually attackable. Okay, so let's fire back then. Suki. Fire. Sendai. We obviously want to take out the merchantman. We will take out anyways, so the destroyers is obviously what has to go first. But we're still pretty far away. Send you on spot. Spot means they wait till they see their shell splashes before firing the next salvo. We're just that targeting. Yeah, let's take the destroyers out one by one. I don't think our destroyers themselves will deal much damage, but the rest should. So yeah, now let's jump into what are you guys doing? The A fire is coming up, but only relatively limited. Here we go. Getting quite a bit of fire onto him. Looks like we will have some troubles. Wait, you're strafing something else? Oh, you're strafing number 1. Okay, so looks like our zeros did their part. Let's get them out of here. We lost 1. But we might have set one of them aflame. We for sure dealt some damage, so that's good. But our ships obviously should be able to finish them off on their own afterwards. Yeah, there goes up, come out of zeros. And our battle line is coming in. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. Here we go. Get him, boys! Get him! Wait. Oh, that's enemy AA fire still going after our zeros. Okay, I was like, what is... Are we firing star shells? Because we really shouldn't. It's... Like, it's foggy. I think visibility is... visibility is actually okay. But it's a bit foggy on the horizon, but... Should be fine. Looked like our enemy changed course a bit, so we will do the same. Adjust slightly. Go up here. now watch this all from far again. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like just jumping onto them, like you can do this, but I'd rather stay and watch from the perspective of my ships. Ooh, we got hit. Okay. Mitsuki is the new lead ship. Everyone follows the Mitsuki now. Kamikaze, we don't want you to get more damage, so you get out of line. And then go for the repairs. Don't want to lose a destroyer in this battle. Like, that would be absolutely unnecessary. We are outgunning them so heavily. Oh boy. What? They hit our director? Yeah, our director just got murdered. Yeah, like, our destroyers are the worst. Like, not the worst class, but one of the worst, like one of the old weak classes of destroyers. But the American ones are all pretty okay, so we should be careful. Sendai is firing. Our big boys are firing. Like, even the Sendai could struggle one versus two for sure, and even one versus one that could struggle against these destroyers, most likely because it's also a really old light cruiser. Yeah. Like, the only good thing for our destroyers are the torpedoes. For these classes, obviously, if you go higher up, like, yeah, the Akatsuki and, or like Fubuki and higher upwards, like Akatsuki, Atsuhare, Shiutsuya, Tashio, Kagero, Yugomo, and Akitsuki, especially the Akitsuki because they have dual purpose guns, and the Yugumo because they have radar, like one of the few Japanese ships with actual radar. Getting them into your battle forces later on, I think, is absolute gold. Those are like really worth a lot, but we didn't have the points to get in our big task for our task force equipped with ships like that. So here's what we got, and that we gotta deal for now. Kamikaze looks like it has fires under control. Yeah. It looks also like we can repair the flooding damage over here. I will not bring her back into the line though. If necessary, I just will follow them up with the... Oh, zeros. I need you for spotting purposes. Go back in there. Luckily there's no air collision. I think that would be really annoying. Managing that as well. Ship collision is on though, and I already messed that up once. Re-established contact. Come on. Wait, why are we only doing 33 knots? 35 knots is where we should go. Let's try to follow them up. Last plus ship to 35 knots. So one of their destroyers is trying to get away, but the other one seems to get repaired and stays next to... Oh, they get... No, they're running away. Oh no, it's not yards anymore, that's why. Like yeah, like I changed it to metrics. Yeah, because 10,000 yards would not be much. But 10,000 meters is actually quite a lot. I was really surprised earlier when I was only saying 10,000, but yeah, obviously... I was surprised that my ships are not hitting better, but obviously, yeah, 10,000 meters is still quite a distance. What do the directors on our Yoko say? Oh, we're getting it now again. good targeting onto the Mayhem. We also identified it as a Mayhem, so that's good as well. Yeah, 70%. Now we really should start to get some hits in there. Let's put some shells into that little boy. But yeah, 11,000 meters is still a distance. Yeah, I changed it to meters because obviously I know a bit better how to work with that instead of yards. It's a European. We're closing in quite quickly here. Like 5 meters per second if we're getting closer. They're down to 8 knots, so this is just cleaning up action, or supposed to be cleaning up action, because somehow they hit us on 10,000 meters and plus, but we not seem to deal much damage to them yet, other than with the airplanes. There's a lot of shell splashes now around them. Another thing I have to be careful about now is torpedoes, so we'll change direction now. I would go directly into them. It means we have less guns that can fire, but also means that we are hard to hit for torpedoes, plus any torpedoes fired yet should throw them off. Obviously, American torpedoes shouldn't be fired on that range, like 10,000 meters is a bit far for theirs. They're slow. Like even ours have only 15,000 meter range, and like obviously that's absolutely insane max range, and you should never fire them on that range. Other than like in a disengaged scenario where the enemy is following you. But yeah, the American ones are way shorter because they're not Type 93s and way slower. Like ours do 49. Let's check out what an American destroyer's limbs. How fast are they? 13,000 meters and only like half the speed. Yeah, 26 knots. So we can't even run away from American torpedoes, whilst our torpedoes can catch any ship out there. Like even the super fast French destroyers couldn't run away from our torpedoes. Hey, Reef. Oh no. Oh, 0. Who are you? Oh boy. No. Go up there. And then... Wait, what? Off with you to the side, mister. Don't get shut down by a destroyer. Oh wow, that was a really close shell hit there. I'm getting way closer by now, but oh my god, like this thing. How are we not hitting? How is this thing not burning yet? Like, come on. These shells are insanely close. Wait, are we going down here? What is happening? Okay, no, it was just the controls somehow bugging out. Come on, could we hit this ship? Okay, there we go. That was a hit. ,6,000 meters. Time to follow this one and just like drive by, I think, and sink it. That's driving by. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. That's a new. I think that they didn't add that message before, or maybe I never experienced it before. Oh boy, yeah, that should send her down a bit quicker now. I don't have to complain anymore. Oh yeah, magazine explosion is nice. Not for them, obviously. Like, the man will not like that one. Or whatever ship that is. Cool thing is, even, like, ships that you send down even get listed in here as well. Like, if we go for... Well, I think we sank with their... what class was it again? The Wichita? Yeah, we sunk that one. And it says that here as well. So, there is no Wichitas out there anymore. If we ever see a ship that could look like the Wichita, we can be now say, no, that can't be a Wichita because we sank that. I'm not quite sure if that's like the real reports or if it's also based on what it identified them as and then tells us that we sank them. But I think it's the real statistics that we sank that one. Oh gosh, are there many shells landing right next to them? Why are we still not sinking them? Let's go there then. Come on, guys. We might actually send accidental shells now into the other ship. What shells are we firing? Are we firing AP? Yeah, no, let's fire HE. We need to fire AP on 2 destroyers. Bit of a waste. Wait, why are you holding? Oh, you're out of ammo. Okay. Okay, that worked. Now we're getting hits in. Always just out of order. My water for me. Hopefully not torpedo hits in my absence. No. Okay. So yeah, come on, just nice, more hits. Okay. Okay, we sank the Mayhem. I'll quickly send that one down to the bottom of the ocean as well. Try to catch up with the other one. Actually, our zeros could help us with this one. Deck run. Deck run. Deck run. Deck run. Okay, we're already getting shell hits in there. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of shell hits in there. And the other destroyer seems to outpace us though. So the destroyer might get away. I think I will just leave it out like that. I will not hunt that down too badly. We got one, we got the merchant ships. Don't have to like game it too much and like abuse that the AI doesn't really run it well. Getting away from us, trying to stay away, so we will accept that. merchant ship is going down. After this battle, our task force has to go home though. Like, we're running out of shells, so... Okay, this guy is back in action. Don't really have to go back up there. But, yeah. Wait, they're returning fire. Lol. What ship are they actually attacking? Oh no, they're attacking airplanes. Right. Okay. Type 3 is sinking, so let's get out of here. We sank another destroyer and another transport. 8 more command points for us. Got another 22. Yeah, let's send you northbound. Get you out of this territory. Get you home to Rabaul for refueling purposes. Refueling and refitting. Not quite sure what this changed. I think it's the difference, the distance between ships. But not 100% sure. Because it's the same, or if it's speed. But that doesn't make sense. Like, what does 500 and 1000 stand for? Shokaku also will retreat up here for now. We will keep her around a bit to protect this from the air. This one is supposed to go down here. I don't know if it's moving. Confirm now that it's moving. Oh, that's enemy float planes. Okay. Well, that's what our Zeros tried to get last time, right? That's what the movement in the first place was all about. And when we're right next to them, let's jump in here. And we see them. Aircraft unknown downed. Wait, what? Did we kill it? Oh, no. Here we go. First air combat. Heroes. As it's only a scout plane, we should be easily shooting that down. Not much issue. Let's follow these guys onto the attack man. Oh, it's flying down below us. Oh, okay. Looks like a Kingfisher to me. Gives some defensive fire. It actually is kind of risky for the one that already trails black smoke from the last engagement. But yeah, now we're coming in with quite a couple of Zeros. I could also micromanage them, but I don't think there is really that much need for it. I think this amount of Zeros should be easily capable shooting down a single Kingfisher. Especially now that we are on its altitude. Yeah, this one here is lining perfectly up. I have to go real quick. So, do you got a shutdown? Yeah, here we go. Airplane shutdown. There it goes. Let's get out of this. Okay, so yeah, we got them shut down. Let's return. Oh wait, what? Another one? We have a Jake in here. Get a bit up high. In single zero should be enough to shoot down one of these, so let's get single zeros. Not to spread out. Okay. Can't seem to find anything. We'll stop the engagement in a second. Oh, there we go. Zero to treat here. Oh, you're already trailing black smoke. Oof. Let's try it. Let's see if that actually works out. Let's actually macro this guy. Nah. Play a bit of War Thunder here. As you can do that as well. I think after one turn we should be perfectly behind him. Oh, but we're under fire. Lower. Okay, we just tried to set a salvo in him. Yeah, that's now then. We click on that. That's how we fire. Okay. So, using the hotkey, which is 1 fire damage. Just like in War Thunder. For MGs, it's 1. Okay. Our other planes are coming in, so we don't have to necessarily follow him up with this one, as this one is obviously already damaged. Zeros are not known for taking too much damage. The amazing planes they are in every other aspect. 1942, 1941. Damage, taking damage is not their forte. Okay, let's stay good. Yeah, just let it get lower. We're overshooting him. Oh, did I just... Okay. I just lost the plane. Did I crash into him? What happened? Wait. There's a submarine in there? Like a shadow of a submarine. Not just saw the Kingfisher, I think. Over there. Or flying somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so we lost another 0. Not good. Not good. Where are they? Let's see. We shut him down? Did we crash into him? No, okay, we didn't. Here we go. Deck 1. Let's not micro it this time. Just let it fly. Oh, we could already start firing here on this raid train. Now get in. Okay, got the shutdown. Plane 4 plane. And return to base. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want it to go that quickly. But if there's still scout planes up, that means that there has to be something else up around here as well, I think. So, but do we have scout planes on these? I don't think so. Oh no, we actually have. Oh. Oh, that like I only messed it up every time before. Oh, this is insane. This gives us so much scouting. Yeah, right. Like, I know that they had them in real life, but I messed it up every time. But yeah, this is giving the Japanese a huge advantage. Because the American subs obviously don't have that. Yeah, this is great. Especially as long as the enemy doesn't have any air bases set up. Which will come, like... Don't worry. The AI will take some islands. They have quite a bit more forces than we do at the beginning of the game, so... Stopping them from taking anything is impossible. But hopefully we can stop them from taking everything. Especially once we have Columbangra up to a level 2 airfield. So the supply run that we got there this time only is enough for one. We have a level 4 airfield over here, okay. Wait. Launch a plane. Okay, whatever. Betty run. Euro run. Okay. Yeah, we can really swarm air with scout planes. Okay. Yeah, this is insane. Like, I thought our cruisers are the way to get a lot of guys out there, but actually our destroyers as well. Some recon force up there. There's still more of them. There must be another force around here. Otherwise, no clue where they should be coming from. Which is a bit scary, but they're coming from behind, so... Or not? They're coming from above? Like, where are they coming from? Is really the big question. This marine. Stay in here. Or these two submarines. Oh, okay. Not much we can do about that right now. We don't have a good case of we force anymore. I think that's something we could afford with the 20 points. So that's maybe what we're gonna do next time. Because I want to keep this now together as the battle force that it is. Okay, Guadalcanal has even more planes above it now. Oh! Yeah, we can't deal with that at all at the moment. Let's just check out what we got here. Hopefully don't get shut down on the way. Where are they? Oh boy. So the enemy is coming in with heavy guns now. Oh boy. They're bringing in their own carriers now. Or their own carrier. Which should be a York, like, yeah, it's Yorktown or Hornet. I don't think they have different, like, I think it's only one model for either, so yeah, it's. Then we have 1 cruiser, 2 cruisers, 3 cruisers, 4 cruisers. With the Americans, I never see that much difference between the heavy and the lighter ones, other than like Atlanta or so. Like, they all seem to be quite big and have similar amount of guns, but like, obviously the caliber is a big difference between them, but like the lighter heavy cruisers look kind of similar to the heavier light cruisers. Let's see. We got here. When we can see their profiles, would be a bit easier. So that's one off with a cutoff tail. So that's not the Wichita, because the Wichita we sank already. Is it Baltimore? No. Can't be the Wichita. I think it's one of the light cruiser ones, like the Cleveland. How many guns in the back? Looks like a Cleveland. This looks like one of the heavier cruisers with like the ring in the middle. Two items the same? No. And this is in Atlanta again. So I think this is a Cleveland. This one is with one crane. Does that fit out? Pensacola? Yeah, this is a Pensacola. There's 2 cranes. The Northampton? Kinda looks like a Northampton, doesn't it? We have other ones with 2 though. Here, Portland? I think it's Portland. A bit more like it, and that's obviously in Atlanta. Like that profile by now alone, and here whenever I have to come in with airplanes, and or with destroyers, like this thing deletes destroyers. We already sank the Atlanta itself though, so that's good. But there's still 7 more to come. But yeah, the 127mm main guns are not that big, obviously. Like Cleveland, for example, has 152, which is I think is 6-inch guns, and these are only 5-inch guns, or 5.5. But they're dual purpose, and the reload time is insanely low. Like 6 seconds is insane rapid fire. So, especially as it has 6 turrets, dual barrel. Let's get out of here. We know now that the Yorktown or Hornet is around, together with a solid cruiser formation. So. More submarines around, okay. I mean, if we check it out over here, we didn't have any. We lost 9 airplanes so far, but they don't cost us anything yet, because that's not modeled in the game yet, which is a bit. But yeah, I bring that up quite often. But we sank 10 ships already. We sank 1 heavy cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers. So yeah, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 4 merchantmen. No, 3 merchantmen and 3 destroyers. So So far this campaign is going really well for us. Our night battle last time was just amazing. That went so well. The enemy didn't start firing at us till like super late. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the enemy... What is it? Okay, we don't know. What's the time? Okay, so let's get the wells out there and try to strike that. We need to get the Shokaku a bit away from the enemy. We don't want to have it battling in its current state, like its air groups in the current state that they are in, fighting a 1v1 against an enemy carrier. Especially as our surrounding task force around the Shokaku is way weaker than what they have around it, so our planes will have a rough time getting through, but theirs shouldn't have that much issue with like 4 destroyers as a screening force. And another... oh god. Another cruiser force as well. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The AI takes casualties, but that doesn't mean that it's beaten by any means. What is this? How many ships are this? Oh god. So that's... yeah, that's a lot of ships. We'll try to hit the merchantments, because those are the ones that will deploy units, and those are the ones that we also can't sink, so everything from ship 5 onward. Yeah, identifying it wouldn't be a problem either. Those are obviously D3s. Here. That's also a T3. There. Oh boy. Hey Geeky. So the enemy sends a lot in right now. This is one of the British ones. Or like the Commonwealth ones. Australian Navy. I think it's the County class. Is it a County class heavy cruiser? Yeah. It looks more like County than a... yeah, it has 3 funnels, so it's a County class. Let's hope you guys hit anything. Went pretty deep before your dive, so yeah. 2 bomb hits on that one. We lost 2 wells though, so yeah, we really have to get out. Okay. That was insane. What the hell? That was a lot of bomb hits there. Get you out of here. Number 3 of our planes go down, so we have 2 bomb hits on 6, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bomb hits on 7. 7 should go down. Yeah, but we lost the 4th well, so Shokaku's air group is heavily crippled by now, like nearly halved. Supposed to be strength. We might even lose 1 more out in the way out here. That doesn't quite look like it. You're still fine, so let's get you out of the formation. I won't have you. Okay, we sank number 5. Okay, that's good. So that was only hit by 2 bombs, but I think it was 2 250 kilogram bombs. But it's obviously not all of the bombs that hit 7 or 6. No, I think 7 was the one that was hit by a lot, right? yeah, not all the bombs that hit 7 can be 250 kilogram bombs, because only 4 were dropped. So, yeah, but 7 should bite the dust as well. Yeah, the 2 explosions on 5 looked like 250 kilogram bombs. So that's good. Got the first kill there. Have the well fly in circles. Bit of distance. And still low time. Why can't I do time compression? Nobody's firing. Are they? They seem to be kind of dead in the water, but they're not burning, which is the annoying part. So they might actually make it. Like, I don't think 6 will go under. 6 looks kind of healthy. 7, on the other hand, has listing to the left. So, yeah, this one has... It looks like heavy listing, at least. This one is still moving, so that's not good. Yeah, that... Don't know if it burns on deck. I guess so, because it's... Yeah, let's see if it... Why can't I do time compression? F10 is also... Yeah, this I will have to use for some screenshots. Okay. I mean now? No, still no time compression allowed. Merchant Man gets out of line. Well, if he doesn't... Yeah, nah, I don't think this one is going under. We sank 1. I think we should be okay with that. So. Yeah, sinking 1 should be good enough. Good enough for me right now. I didn't expect it to sink anything on the way out anyways anymore, so... I don't know why you can't use time compression right now. Like, no one is attacking anyone right now, so usually you should be able to use time compression. That part, but yeah. So, we can create a task force relatively soon. Like, what shall we do as a task force, chat? Shall we get more submarines? Shall we... Or should we... I think an ASV task force, I guess, is good again. We have 26 points, so that's not much. Like... Either we could upgrade... So the 2 options, I think, is upgrading the Shokaku task force with a heavy cruiser. Or... option number 2 is upgrading this one with another heavy cruiser to have 3 in here. And option number 4 is building an own ASF anti-submarine warfare task force. And option number 4 is building another submarine group. Like those are the... Let me make a vote for it. Let you guys decide what we shall. Okay. 5 minutes time. Here we go. Doesn't fit the guidelines. Also knowing that it doesn't. Something doesn't fit the guidelines. ASV. What? Why does ASV is not allowed? What's? I guess being a social justice warrior, or what is that like? God. Why do we have to get that engagement here? I don't get it. Can't just get out of it, so. I mean, we could try to just shoot it down then, I guess. We have, after all, guns on these guys, so. But, oh god, 3 out of 4 smoking, so might lose one. Yeah, get your votes in. What to do. Because I'm not quite sure what to do. Like, I think my surface task force might be a bit weak if we fight an enemy, like an undamaged enemy task force. On the other hand, like, having our current carrier task force engage either enemy planes or enemy surface task force would be doomed for the Shokaku most likely, so. Okay, no, as he's running away from us, we're running away from him as well. Because we don't want to follow him into the enemy attack, so let's just end this. Let's just get out of here. So yeah, vote what you want to see. Or if you want to see more submarine warfare, that's obviously also a choice. Yeah. I feel like having a dedicated anti-submarine combat group could also be nice, so that we don't run into one of those with our carrier task force. Yeah. Return to base. Another one? Ah, that's the one destroyer. Okay. I was like, what? They have another task force around, but no, that's leftovers. The amount of recon planes in the air is insane. Aircraft. Okay. Yeah, at the beginning, the base situation for the Japanese is also pretty nice. Like, we have some air bases. We don't have to worry about enemy fighters around. Like, later on, our Jakes, I think, will die like flies. When they have, like, fighter bases up on Renal and Santa Cruz, or, like, even Maliata is possible. I wonder where this task force right now is going. If it's going for dropping Marines onto Guadalcanal. I would guess that's what it's up to. Okay. So CA into the carrier task force is what we're gonna get. Let's have a look on what CA we can afford for the money. Good. Kurutaka. I think another Miyoko is what we're gonna go for then. Ashigara or Haguro. Or do we? Nah, I think we just put an Aoba in here. Like, Aoba and Kinogasa, I think, are the two we will then try to get into our... because they even have anti-submarine warfare. Like, that's the cool thing about these. So have the Miyoko. Okay. So have the Tako. What the hell? Like, the Japanese putting his capabilities on half of the heavy cruisers. Like, just Japanese things. Just Japanese things. Torpedoes and anti-submarine tools on heavy cruisers. But I don't want to split up the like. I want to have the Miyoko units remain in that task force, so I'm not gonna send that out. Yeah, we can't get any more planes out, can we? Oh no, we actually can. Wait, it's... Why can I still send planes up? Did they change that? Was there a patch? It feels like some things have changed since yesterday, so... Feels like there has been a patch. Because usually you can't send out planes at this time of the day. Maybe they changed it to different times? Oh. Let's try one more strike. I think one more. Okay. Here's the task force. We obviously will go after merchantmen. Because we don't want them to set up task force. No, 6 is the damaged one, I guess. Oh, 6. Yeah, we don't want to have them setting up a task force on... First get you there, by the way. Get you there and then... Not quite there, but... 20 meters above Plato, so... They'll get lower, but... We have to get a better attack angle. They will still land somewhere, troops somewhere, like we can't sink the whole task force. That's really... But I want to check if there was a patch. Okay, let's send you in. And that's a pretty good angle. A bit from the front, so yeah. That if they shift, they still might run into them. Yeah, it looks like good tank angles for both our... Wait, why are they split up? Okay, I don't know. They're both going for 6, so that's fine. The visibility seems to be low. 42%. No egg coming up against us yet, so that's good. But yeah, now we're getting into the world of pain. We lost half our arcades in the last attack run against 6 ships, so now against 9 ships. We might get just wiped out here with our arcade force. Both of our guys here make it to the point where they can drop off their torpedoes though, so that's nice. Then we just try to speed out of here. Speed up. No. Just get out of here. Oh boy, yeah, there's the first casualty. The night really seemed to help us out, but... Okay, so first... Okay, yeah, but we're losing 2 already. Might lose another one in this one. Oh yeah, both filling smoke. But this one should go down and this one should go down as well. Yeah, already sinking. The 2 torpedo hits on this one? No, only 1. But that's the one that... Oh no, that was... The other one was the one that was damaged heavily last time already. This one was struck by 2 bombs last time, but didn't look too damaged, so I'd actually make it out. We lost 2 Kates, so that's okay. But obviously we will not get in with any more actions with Shokaku before getting refueled. But yeah, Guadalcanal will be strong. Will be rough. Well, Shokaku is still up, yeah. I mean, Shokaku was up for quite a while. It's August 1942. Where are you? What are you? Who are you, first of all? And why are you flying in that direction? Who gave you that order? That wasn't me. Was it? No, that wasn't me. I think that's what the Kate decided on their own. But yeah, Shokaku is still doing fine. Suikaku is not having entered the field yet. Yeah, we didn't have a Coral Sea battle yet. Like, no carrier battles. But the first Yorktown class carrier is up on the battlefield. Sadly, we can't call in any of our lighter carrier forces into the battle. Those are... The IGN doesn't approve of any usage of anything but fleet carriers around Guadalcanal at the moment. But luckily, so does the US Navy. It's like no escort carriers for them either. So it's only 2 big boys versus 2 big boys. 2 Yorktowns, the Hornets and the Yorktown itself, against the 2 Shokakus, Shokaku and Suikaku, is all that will be fielded by both sides in this campaign. Maybe some updates later on will, from the IGN command or from the US Army command or Navy command, will allow for more carrier forces to be fielded. Okay, yeah, this one is not going down. So we sunk 1 more merchantman. Now Kaku has to get out of here. Turn to Rabaul, because its air crews are depleted. No, we don't want to get you in there anymore. Has been an update. Like, usually we wouldn't spot that task force that fast again. There's been an update within the last, like, 18 hours. Let me have a look shortly, guys. There has been. Oh yeah. 10 hours ago. Oh boy, that's a lot of things. Star shells no longer generate damage. Okay. Star shells correctly sync up with manual on-off cancelled. Okay. Oh, okay. Corrected torpedo type 43 and 95 files, okay. Type 96. I think that's the one, the aerial torpedo? Oh no, that's the early war one, okay. So earlier, the early IGN destroyers and cruisers now have these, okay. Airships no longer break and retreat due to damage unless player is or has been detected. Okay, that's good as well. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of good, nice things. Okay, yeah, like some... I think there have been some other changes, like... don't know. But, hey. Like, it's good. The speed with how they update lately is pretty good. Like, but the campaign map is still a bit awkward. Like, that you get points by killing enemy ships, and that's the only way of getting points. It's a bit stupid still. I think this destroyer is not crippled at all, so I don't know if I want to engage that with too. Oh, but we have another submarine engagement actually. That one could be good. That's our first submarine engagement in this campaign. Where is the enemy? Behind us. There we go. Who do we have here? Two destroyers, the same type. Yeah, they are identical. Those are the one with the weird torpedo turret and like the 3 torpedoes. Like, yeah, 2 next to each other, parallel, and 1 on this weird turret. Don't know exactly what class that is though, so let me have a look. I am not too good in American for classes. Oh, it's not a farragut. It's not a porter. I think it's a Mahan. No, it can't be a Mahan because it has 2 funnels. Wait, what is that? But it has a torpedo turret, right? So 1 tunnel torpedo turret thing? No, wait. Yeah, it's Sims. It has 2 torpedo turrets, right? Yeah, it's a Sim. Oh, I have to identify them first. You can now switch between them by just clicking on them. That's nice. So 2 Sims. Then we have some heavy cruisers here. That's one with only 1 crane. Pensacola. Yeah, looks like a Pensacola. This just might be a Northampton. I think we already detected this cruiser force before, and I think I identified it as a Northampton back then. That over there is the Atlanta. Remember that much. And this one. What are you? Are you a Brooklyn? Kinda look like a Brooklyn. I will identify you as a Brooklyn for now. That's it, okay. So the ship we will try to strike is one of the heavy cruisers. Akagi and Kaga are not alive. This is only a Guadalcanal campaign game, so it starts after Midway. I didn't have any control about Akagi and Kaga. This, like, I guess they might make bigger scenarios or other scenarios later on. You can play the Battle of Midway in the battle option. But you can't do it on in the campaign. The campaign is only Guadalcanal, which I think is the best scenario for a smaller kind of campaign, though. Like, both sides had a lot of victories and a lot of losses in that campaign, and it had the most surface and like the best mix out of all the engagements, like surface, convoy raids, and like carrier battles like Santa Cruz. So yeah. Well, we're still haven't lost a single ship, but Shokaku just lost half of its strength in air cruise, and because we had to take another convoy, and the enemy has a big convoy coming up to Guadalcanal, and this cruiser force, and a Yorktown task force. So, whilst our Shokaku and our Miyoko task forces both have to go home for rearmament. So we, at the moment, Guadalcanal is on the mercy of a couple of submarines, and the AI may be messing up or sending their ships elsewhere, but they will at least get some guys on land, some boots on the ground. Yeah. We'll try to attack the Pensacola. We will try to attack the Pensacola as well. Oh. I think you will try to attack the Northampton. Wait, you're aiming at the Sims, no. Aim at the Pensacola, okay. Come on, turn around. The enemy is like submarine attacks still feel a bit awkward because the enemy just moves on till they get hit with the first torpedo, which makes it still a bit like unexciting, the submarine attacks, because like it's pretty easy to get a good strike in, and if like the gamey way is to just send 6 torpedoes without any spread into the enemy. And if they all hit, they just instantly sink whatever they hit. And if they don't hit, the enemy doesn't detect you and you just can get out. But that's not what we're gonna do. we will send them out with a spread. Still think we will send a spread out of 6, but we will send them out in an angle. And yeah, will most likely mean that we will not sink anything here. And oh my god, why are you not getting up? Just speed up, man. We need you to get an attack angle here. I guess we will attack the Brooklyn then, because the Pensacola is getting away here. We're losing the good attack angle that we could have gotten if the I-17 would have gotten around quicker. Let's go for the Brooklyn. Knock the jets. What's the point? What the hell? Okay. Northampton. I think we have to strike here, because otherwise the solution will just get worse. 6 torpedoes. 5-degree spread. Let's send it out. How's your solution on the Brooklyn going? That looks pretty fine as well. 72, 70. Okay, let's get out. Let's go to silent mode. Go low. We don't want to get any other torpedoes out against the task force like that. Like, this is too well defended to have any hopes of actually getting out of here if we alive. Our maximum test on 100 meters, okay. I get used to all the numbers again after changing from yards to meters. But it's better. Like, the understanding for me is way better with meters than with yards, so. Okay. And now we see the spread coming in. Oh, this looks really good. Yeah, also the enemy doesn't have any visual detection on torpedoes yet. Like, that's the other issue. Like, in real life, they would most likely see the torpedoes by now. Not quite sure if the rail is realistic for... Well, I think it's just visual effects to help you see torpedoes, but I don't think it's realistic that Type 93 torpedoes would have that much of a trail. They They were obviously known for like not having that fuel because they're running on pure oxygen. So, like, this would be more of a trail for like an American torpedo or so. But the American ones have the same as the Type 93. So now they try to do evasive maneuver because we hit them with torpedoes, but obviously it's too late. Only one torpedo hit though. The other one went below it. So, okay. So the Northampton should be fine, but 3 torpedoes on the Brooklyn. Oh no, actually 2 torpedo hit on the... They just were at the same time. So Northampton actually might go down under as well, and the Brooklyn here is in trouble. 3 torpedo hits into it. Should send it to the bottom. But our guys will try to get out, but the Sims will be after us now. Yeah, we sent the Brooklyn to the bottom of the ocean. So that's good. Lost the contact with the Northampton. Okay. Try to get out of here. Boy run. Silent mode. Oh no. The pinks are coming in. Ooh! 2 torpedoes were enough for the Northampton as well. Oh, that's some bad luck on their end. Like... yeah, 2 torpedoes usually cripple them, but they don't quite sink them. So, there must have been some really nasty hits with our 2 torpedoes in that one. I would not even be mad if we lose both submarines now. Like, that's... They did more than enough by sinking a light and a heavy cruiser. We'll try to get out. Hopefully they only find one. Like, I don't think we get both out. That's unrealistic. But getting one out would be nice, so I will try to spread out the wolf pack. It's not really a pack. But yeah, the wolf duo. Try to get out of here. I don't think the Japanese operated in strike groups too often with their submarines, but like usually they had them more out as scouting force or like lone raiders in front of like Australia or so, like either fleet scouting, which we do with these, and it's really nice with the aircraft they have. I think that up here is the hangar for the aircraft, by the way. Not quite sure though where they stay. I think that, yeah, that looks like the aircraft hangar. Yeah, with having airplane scouts from your submarines really makes it easier to detect any enemies. See if they're coming after us. Running around, right? Yeah, rather. Oh no, now you're following it. Okay. Are you still moving? What? Information with Louisville? What? Not an information with anything. Get out of there. How's it looking up? I think okay-ish. The store is too close yet. Might actually get out of here with both of them. That would be an absolutely insane strike. Like, yeah, not losing a single submarine whilst sinking 2 enemy cruisers to the bottom. Damn. Like, if you want to really game the game, the way of thinking down an enemy task force is like putting 4 to 5 submarines into a task force. Or like, you can send up to 8, but I think at 8 they start, like, I think there is a mechanic to break that, because I tried that once and the enemy detected me at the beginning of the battle already. So there seems to be a counter mechanism to that, but at 4 they didn't. And then you can just strike like all the enemy ships at once, basically. Especially in like smaller task force, and just sink them before they have any chance of striking back. Which is pretty silly. Like, so I think 2 is like a good number, like of giving the enemy a chance of both survival, the first impact, and hunting you down afterwards. We hear some pings. Not quite sure if the destroyers are actually coming after us. I'll actually send you in opposite directions now. That you actually might get out. I think this one got found by the enemy destroyer. Even though we are on silent mode. And we are at 100 meter depth. But yeah, once they found us, there's not much hope to other than like hope that their depth charges don't fully get onto us. Are they? Oh no. Yeah, this one is actually directly coming forward. I will not change course though, because like we can see it by like looking around with the kind of arcadey part of the game, obviously. But as our ships don't have our submarines don't have detected the destroyer, I will not react to the destroyer. I will not react to things that my ships haven't spotted. Yeah. We see the Atlanta and the Pensacola, so if they would do an attack run, I would react. But I don't want to game the game too much and just abuse that I get extra knowledge. Now we see them. So now I could react. Try to turn into them. Hopefully throw their depth charge pattern off of that. Because there's not much hope other than that. Yeah, this guy is found and the Sims will try to get us to the bottom of the ocean. Sure. There's too many pings on her. And he's like coming directly onto us, so. Ooh. The silent hunter feeling. Ping. Oh no. And our submarines are too close together still, I think, so. Getting them both out of here. Tough. There he comes. Let's speed up. Maybe change depth as well to like try as many evasive maneuvers as possible once. I mean, yeah, we are spotted, so there's not much else to do other than trying to bait. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't explode right next to me. Oh. God, this one could be real bad. It's going deeper. Yeah, I think we are still undamaged. No. Oh no, we are not. Okay, that's the end of the I-15. Like, yeah, propeller and rudder completely gone. Oh no, yeah. Bye-bye, Mr. I. So now we're still going up. That will change in a second. Yeah, we're going down now, so all there is now is to do is maybe get some shells into the enemy. don't have any torpedoes to fire up in the last hooray either, because we went silent mode, so no reloading either. Like, submarine warfare feels a bit flawed in both directions. Like, your submarines are getting hunted down, it feels like every time. Once, like, the enemy is starting to try to get them, but they also get their torpedoes in basically every time beforehand. So it feels a bit deadly too deadly in both directions. At least when you're the submarine. Like, I still struggled sometimes finding the enemy ones, and evading enemy torpedoes is also obviously a bit easier because you can do something before they hit you, like the AI does at the moment. And fire HE. That's all to do here. Oh. Oh, good. Here we go. Yeah, this submarine is going down. Hey, we actually sent it a fucking place. Yeah, I-15 is gone. You can't send out planes whilst in battle. Also, the planes are out right now. They're not, like, they're on the strategic map doing stuff. Oh no. Getting things here as well. Are they coming after us? That's the Atlanta. That's actually not their destroyer. Let's see if we get hit. Otherwise I will just retreat here with the one. It doesn't seem like they have quite a clue where we are here. Does the Atlanta actually have anti-submarine warfare? They actually might have. Because they're obviously built as support cruisers, so... But... yeah, they have depth charges. Do they have sonar as well? Oh yeah, they even have 2-kilometer active sonar. Okay, they're actually coming for us. Oh no. Okay, so... future, I know. Focus the Atlantas as well. Yeah, I-17 is biting the dust here. They're dropping depth charges on us now here as well. Surviving that. Yeah, depth charging seems to be a bit too accurate. Need to find the ranges. At least if I compare it to other games like War in the Pacific or so. We survived the first march. Let's stop silent mode. Because they obviously found us anyway, so... might as well reload torpedoes as well. Them if needed. Don't think we will hit in Atlanta at any. Might as well try. Oh no. Oh no. Thames is coming for us as well. Turn. Try to get out of the way. Oh no, this is... Oh, please. Please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, that's 2 submarines down. This one is not making it out either. We're going down. And we're crushing depth. Where do we implode? Any second now. And there we go. Boom! But we got 2 sunk, so... Yeah, we can get a new submarine task force out there. Wait, doesn't tell us lost. Where did I beat B2? No. What? Oh, now it says it's sunk, yeah. I-17 and I-15 are sunk now. Because, yeah, it's ships sunk, you can't get back. You only have the realistic amount of numbers remain on the battlefield that you can call in. That's our 2 submarines versus that 1 destroyer. Okay. At that point, I think it's just right to... Hey, do I actually want to engage here? I don't think I want to engage. Not really worth it trying to sink a destroyer with submarines here. Don't want to risk losing more submarines here for that price of a destroyer. We'll just get out. Guys are on the way out. I'm a bit worried for this task force right now, but I kind of need that airfield. Don't want to wait any longer. So yeah. So we lost one of our submarine task force over here. But enemy casualties now are really starting to add up. Yeah, 14 ships sunk total now. 5 cargo ships. 3 heavy cruisers. 3 light cruisers as well, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 light cruisers. Yeah, 3 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, 3 destroyers. So that's on our end. It's only 2 submarines so far. We don't see how many troops they have there. Thought about maybe attacking down here. Getting this base as well, but Milne Bay doesn't really help us. Yeah, there we go. That's the cargo. That's the merchant fleet that we didn't fully sink, but that we tripled, I think. So yeah, they landed troops on Guadalcanal now. They heavily outnumber what we got there. We will have to create like convoys for there at some point. Can't do it right now. Like, we have to take one of these first. This is not a task force I want to send in there. These are 2 destroyers that are not capable of anything but anti-submarine warfare. With 3 cargo ships. Like, if that runs into anything but 1 submarine, like even 2 submarines, could be too much for it. That looks like an action I want to take. Can we just fire it from out of the hip over here? Kinda just want to run and want to see if we can actually run, so let's just... Oh no, they spotted us. Oh, they actually do maneuvers now. That's new. That's cool. So, there's actually times where they do stuff. Okay. Because so far, every time I've seen them, like enemy maneuver, they usually just ran into you till you send some torpedoes into them. So yeah, and let's head out of here though. Island. Meter as well for you. And let's hope that our torpedoes hit anything. And that our... They're maneuvering already. Okay, that's cool. Don't know if they react to torpedoes underwater. I think that's still something that hasn't been added. So they don't spot them. Or maybe it's just because I played the Japanese. Like, maybe the other way around, they spot them because the American ones are easier to spot. Yeah. Maybe it's just the type... actually, the Type 93 has on spotting... like... percentage that is lower. That's why the AA doesn't react to them. Let's see if our torpedo hit anything. Like, I think they're coming in pretty... like this spread comes in pretty well. Like, they could hit any... potentially. That's quite nice. But it's good to see that they actually maneuver. So, the AI is not as... like, predictable as I thought. Okay, that's nice. I mean, they still somewhat run into me here. Ooh, this destroyer. Nice. That might end the destroyer's career. Like, oh no! Oh, the second. Oh god! Oh, it runs straight into it. Okay, it doesn't count as a hit. It is now. It's dodging this one. Yeah, now they start to try to dodge things. Like change course. So yeah, the Atlanta here should be relatively safe as well. Maybe? Oh no, yeah, maybe it runs into one of these and yeah, the long lands are so quick. Like, I'm used to be able to outturn the American torpedoes easily, but the long lands, it was still quite close. But we're not gonna hit anything here. Other than that, ooh, oh no, the Atlanta is still turning? Yeah, it's still turning. Okay, so it still gets hit by one here. Like, that one should hit it, right? Oh boy. Okay. A good hit. This destroyer is struggling. Hit the Atlanta. I mean, one torpedo shouldn't send it down, except if we get like an explosion of some kind at it. For the destroyers, it's a different story. Like, yeah, a destroyer being hit midships by a torpedo, especially one with as much explosive filler as a Type 93, might change things. Oh, no, this is Type 95, obviously. It's the... no, Type 93? Wait, were the submarines firing Type 93s? Well, Type 95 is the aerial one then? And Type 96 is the old one? No, Type 96... wait. 93 is the older one, right? Like, why is Type 96? I don't get why that's the one for the old generations, because it's the later year. Like, Japanese named their weapons after the year they were implemented, right? So 96 should be newer than 93. Well, not sure. Maybe for the torpedoes they used another naming version. Let's see if we sink anything here. The Atlanta should this time for sure not be taking part in any anti-submarine warfare. And this destroyer might not do it either. Like, it might be down to only this single destroyer. Lost contact with this one. Yeah, there. I'm also not quite sure if damage control is better for the Americans. It kind of feels like it. Like, I think the damage control like has some modifiers for the Americans as well. Like, all of the modifiers are a bit hidden, so I haven't found them anywhere yet. I asked in the forum a couple of times about things so far. Like, for example, what the difference between... Like, you have... In the settings, you can change campaign difficulty and battle difficulty. But I'm not sure what that changes, so... Put a Steam forum question update about that. Looks like the Atlanta, yeah. It's got its fires out, so... Should be fine. Yeah. Guess a couple of the compartments in front of it should be damaged, but this task force here shouldn't stay long enough for us ever getting into a surface battle with it, so the Atlanta should get home for repairs. This destroyer, on the other hand, doesn't look like it will be able to get fires out. Obviously, destroyers have wave. Well, got the fires over here under control, so maybe. Obviously, like, yeah. Light cruisers and heavy cruisers are better capable of dealing with damage than first. They have more crew for damage control, but actually they're getting the firehouse out. Okay, impressive. Let's retreat with our submarines here. Doesn't look like they have found this one. Like they're trying to go for this one, but yeah. I-23, can you get out? Yeah, this one seems to be undetected. Good. I mean, it's still steaming quite quickly, right? So... Why didn't... Oh no. Okay. So American destroyers are capable of surviving a direct Type 93 torpedo hit. I'm fine with trading damage for damage here. Or like not just getting damage out of me. Yeah. Will they catch up to us? Doesn't quite look like it. Whom is this destroyer going after? Still following the... I think I will just take this as figured out. Dealt some damage. Another submarine passport. I will not strike them again. Oh wait, what? They detected us? Oh no, what is the... Ah no, that's the like convoy going out. Okay. Well, in that case, do I actually want to hit that though? I think I will lose both of my submarines in here. Wait, try to strike that. That's just too many. Well, it's only 2 destroyers, so maybe get away and then try. I get some distance here. Then we will try. Oh, the enemy hasn't been detected. Is it rough seas or? Oh yeah, it's rough seas. Visibility is low, so you know, then we just break it up here. Don't strike there. Can't get a detection onto them from a safe distance. Wait, there were... what? There are cargo ships in there, no? Like, what the hell? What? Okay, so seems like reports on the battlefield can also be wrong. That's nice. Bit of fog of war. Or maybe it was 2 task groups at 1 that we engaged there. Yeah, Kidobutai Light is home. Okay. No, ignore that. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Same one? Where is it? Ah, there we go. Get away again. Do anything here? Oh no, they do maneuvering. Don't trust that. These, it's a bit better now. They're heavily damaged, or okay. How are we away now? 7 meters. Let's fire spread again. Same with you, and then just run again. Obviously, this is a pretty shady angle to fire torpedoes from. It. Spread is coming out quite okay. Just trying to disengage or whatever. Didn't they say they changed that? So it was. I thought they detected me, and that's why they started maneuvering. I mean, last time they just maneuvered from the get-go. So yeah, not 100% sure. I mean, they spotted us with the aircraft, maybe, but I guess not. Then if they don't do anything about it, so yeah, just try to run away. Oh no, just run, please. Don't actually get closer. Are we still not quite far away enough? Yeah, like best would be to have an aircraft above them and then hit them from like 7,000 meters, so they really can't find us. Those 3,000 meters, obviously we're out of sonar range, like, but they see where we come from, and if they then follow up trail, they could get there, but oh boy. Red looks nice. Nah, well, no, I think well, maybe one hit, maybe this one. Actually, but actually the spread doesn't look too nice. No actual still hits here either, so yeah. But maybe this one, follow the line up, might be able to hit it. But no hits on here. Also, our submarines after this have to go home as well. Submarine force. Reload. Quite low on torpedoes now, yeah. 5 torpedoes remaining. Oh! One hit? One hit. There we go. The Atlanta is struck the second time. The rear. Obviously, 2 torpedoes after each other are also not as deadly as like 2 torpedoes at the same time, because now they have enough damage control groups for the flames. Like you would have set the whole ship aflame and like have water coming in. Be different, but could be. Yeah, it has quite heavy flooding. Obviously, you can't see heavy listing and fire. So maybe we sink another Atlanta here. But wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. Okay. Oh, we actually sank her. Okay. That's good. Down. doesn't try to. Well, I guess this one is just right at us. Like, I don't know how much, if they get any bonuses. Right as. Action. Guess so though. Yeah. Run, boys. Run. Battle, but yeah, let's try to get out of here. I don't think they quite have a clue where we are this time. Hope so, at least. Vanda's gone. Only a bit of smoke that it starts to clear as well above where it once was. So, nice. It's going well. It's going well. The IGN is starting to win the Battle of Guadalcanal. But obviously so far no decisive action. Battleship engagements, no. I mean the one night battle we had was really, really good. Where we sank one heavy and 2 light cruisers with our Miyokos and the Sendai. I think what they should do is, like, yeah, have the AI change course a bit more often within the battle, because torpedoes seem to be a bit too easy to get home at the moment. And have a higher chance that the enemy start, like in submarine engagements, that the enemy starts with maneuvering. Like, oh boy, we still have a scope out here. Get headed down. But yeah, the Japanese Navy is doing a good job so far. But I'm really, like, a bit worried how many forces they set up before we can return with our task forces. Like, the attack on Guadalcanal is for sure worrying. And more days might be coming up. Yeah, we are still out of ping range. No pings here heard yet, so we'll just count that as a we can escape. Mario? I can speed up. Okay. 9 more command points.